I keep my foot up on their neck, applying pressure to the max. They told me I'll make it far. They told me I'll make it far. They told me I'll make it far. I'm just trapping out the car. I need 100 grand large. Free my homies out of bars. They told me I'll make it far. I'm just trapping out the car.
Welcome to another episode of Fresh Sports Show. I'm Jabari Harris. I'm the host and the proprietor. And on this episode of Fresh Sports Show, got another special guest tuning in. You already know, get familiar with him. My Raiders, all things Raiders correspondent, Dojo. Thank you for tuning in, joining me.
How y'all doing today, man? What's good, Loso?
What's up? You can hear me good? You can hear me good?
Yeah. I got you onto the car. I can hear you, baby.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna run through a couple little different things. You know what I mean? But of course, we definitely gonna have to dive right into the to the NFL off the rip. You heard?
Come on, you know that. That's the only reason I'm here.
So I want to be like, can we congratulate Rihanna for first and foremost? Can we do that? Can we congratulate Rihanna first and foremost for getting the halftime gig at the Super Bowl?
Let's go.
Can we do that? Can we just give her flowers? Can we do that? Can we start the show off with doing that?
Listen, I love it because at first my inside source, Uncle Adam texted me, and at first it was supposed to be Taylor Swift, and I said,
wait, I heard
them. Wait, what's going? No, this blasphemous going on here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But Rihanna didn't want to do it back in 2019, the stand with Kaepernick. But Rock Nation in the building now. Jay-Z, he's in charge of the entertainment and things of this nature. So it's only right.
My thing is,
yeah. So congratulations to Rihanna, the billionaire. The mogul, the 9-time Grammy Award winner, 9-time Grammy Award winner. Let's make sure we put that up in there. Woo, man, she's blessing us. Oh my gosh, this is going to be. I'm not, with all due respect to what I was saying from the last year's Super Bowl performance. That was the greatest of all time, and we love Beyonce too. But Rihanna, I think she's about to snatch this. I believe she's gonna be bringing all the hits, bringing in special guests. DJ Khaled, Drake, you name them. You see what I'm saying?
She ain't gonna bring Drake. She ain't gonna bring Drake. He might get touchy feely on the stage. Might put her on the spot.
Yeah. I'm just saying she can bring some names in. All right, man. Let's go ahead and dive into the recap of these Sunday games that took place yesterday. All right, we're going to go with Tom Brady.
Who's you?
Oh, man, Buccaneers 12.
That means the signal.
14. You can't hear me? I know you're moving around, so. But, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and continue the Tom Brady. Buccaneers 12-14. Aaron Rodgers, Packers, they got the W. Tom Brady, mediocre game, 271 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 sacks. But he did what he could do to pull him, within. But the loss was on him because the 2-point conversion, the delayed game. I know a lot going on. Tom Brady trying to get you guys in position and do all that, but like you underman. You can't be. Everybody's not on that same accord. Everybody's not used to be moving on that fast pace, that hurry up offense, and that pressure. You couldn't be doing all that extra stuff at the line trying to get the look. You had the perfect look if you had an extra second to spare, because that was going to be walking touchdown off the rip. Because Fournette, 12 carries, 35 yards, but that he would have had that touchdown right there, or that 2-point conversion if we could have had that with the Buccaneers. And they were selling for Gage. Gage, the receiver, this young guy, 12 receptions, 87 yards, and he had a touchdown. But fumble, Perriman, 2 fumbles, 1 loss. It was 2 fumbles. Perriman fumbled, and Gage fumbled. Yeah, so JoJo had technical difficulties. He moving around, so we're gonna see if we can get him back on here. But like I said, we're gonna keep this thing moving along. You can send a request again. Can
you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. I know you're moving around. Like I said, we got keep the show going along.
Yeah.
I was just letting you
Definitely
know
gotta keep it moving. But
Tom
Brady.
Bucks lost to the Packers 12-14. What was your thoughts on that?
Once again, I told y'all. I said it last week and I'll say it again. Tom don't want to play football this year, bro. He don't.
He's going through a lot. Aaron
Rodgers
had 255 yards, 2 touchdowns, interception, a sack. The running back Jones had 12 carries, 36 yards. He had a fumble that turned the whole momentum around for the offense that got them stalled in the first place, and they ain't scoring no more after that. Yeah, his signal's bad going in and out. But like I said, we're gonna go to the Broncos. Got to the Broncos game. That was ugly. 11-10 49ers. Russell Wilson, 104 yards. I'm sorry, 184 yards. 0 touchdowns. He was just being, 20 for 33 attempts, 4 sacks. He was just managing the game. The running game as a whole, Broncos as a whole, they had 33 carries, 101 yards, and 1 touchdown. Receiver, Sutton, 97 yards. Judy, 2 receptions, 17 yards. You got to step it up, Judy. Jared Judy. And Jimmy G steps out of bounds, give him a safety. This guy, he's something else with his 211 yards and his 1 touchdown and his 1 interception and his 4 sacks. And you're giving them guys 2 points on top of the interception. What guys can do with that? Come on now. And the running back Jay Wilson had 12 carries for 75 yards. Debo 79 total yards. They lost 2 of 3 fumbles. Come on, man. The fumble still the deal for them. That's what did it for them in the end of the final seconds from the fumble from Wilson. That's what did it for them. See if we can get him back on there. But I really want to dive into this Titans Raiders game, man. This Titans 24 over the Raiders 22. Really want to get his thoughts on that one. So I'm glad we got to tune back in on this one. The Titans, Ryan Tannehill 264 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 rushing touchdown, 1 interception, 1 sack. Henry 85 yards, 1 touchdown. Woods 85 yards. Derek Carr, I want you to take it away with his 303 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 1 sack that you gave you. Jacobs was good for 13 and 66 yards. That's it. And then you got Hollins. He had 8 receptions for 158 yards, which are 1 touchdown. Adams, come on, 5 receptions, 36 yards, and a touchdown. Got to step it up. Dang, my God. Signal keep going in and out, but we're going to see if we can get him up in, see if we can get JoJo keep it in here. Like I said, we're going to keep this thing moving. I really want to get his thoughts on this Raiders loss to the Titans, because man, that was a bad loss for the Raiders, man. The Raiders needed it. Raiders, come on, man, they 0-3 out here. Raiders got to pull it together. All right, man. We could, like I said, if we get him logged in here, we can see if we can circle back around to get it. Like I said, it's all things Raiders. So Bears 23-20 Texans. That was bad. Fields, come on, 106 yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 5 sacks, 47 rushing yards, all that stuff that you was talking, and you put up a performance like that. And, but while I got him, what's your thoughts on your Raiders? I want you to take it away from your Raiders losing. I want you to take away from your Raiders losing to the Titans, 24-22. I want you to take it away.
Where do I want to start? I'm not gonna blame Derek Carr. Derek Carr had 2 games.
I already gave the stats. I already gave the stats with his 303 and his interception that he gave you.
That was, and we all know it's interceptions due to the quarterback, and there's interceptions due to laxity daziness on the receiver's part or the running back part or the tight end part,
Exactly.
whoever the ball is going to. Darren Waller has disappointed me since he's came back from that 6-week hiatus last year. He just looks like he doesn't want to play football anymore. I see him dropping the videos on YouTube, the rapping, doing the interviews with Lil Wayne. And if that's what you're focused on, by all means, Waller, you built your brand. Go ahead and be a rapper, bro. But don't sign this contract extension and be the sixth highest paid tight end in the NFL. And I think it was three or four catches that he could have caught. Bro, you're not
Mm-hmm.
Odell Beckham. You're not Randy Moss. You're not T.O. You're not Stephon Diggs. You're not Devontae Adams. Bro, you're none of these receivers that can go and catch it with one hand. That was a touchdown.
Yeah.
He should have got two on it. And the pass that Derek Carr got interception, that wasn't the 2-point conversion. That was the touchdown, and then we stopped him.
Mm-hmm.
All around the board are players besides Darren Waller played. The coaching. I keep telling y'all this, bro. The coaching, bro. Something has to be done. And I know it's not too many Raiders fans here on your podcast or on the East Coast or things of that nature.
Yeah.
But with that being said, Mark Davis, the son of the great R.I.P. Long live Al Davis,
Mm-hmm.
pulled McDaniels into the office and said, "We need to have a talk, young man."
All
Now,
right.
for people that watch Fresh Bar, I call it the Loso Sports Show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
But for people that watch the Loso Show, last week you heard I said, if we don't get it done week 3, he got to go. Now he's not fired, but coaching has to change, bro. How are we? I think Josh Jacobs was averaging 6.7 yards a carry yesterday. With that being said, why every time we do a pass play we're coming out of the gun? Derek Carr is athletic. He's not Tom Brady or Peyton
Mm-hmm.
Manning
He can move around a little bit.
come on, he had a 9-yard run yesterday.
Okay.
So my thing is, why are we not running it coming off a play action? We're in the end zone. Our end zone sucks. Our end zone offense,
That's not Josh McDaniels' offense. You got Tom Brady in the pocket. You know what I mean? Mac Jones in the pocket.
Okay.
They had to cater something special to Cam Newton's Lakers.
But see, Derek Carr, you can't have handcuffs on Derek Carr. Free Derek Carr. If you're watching this, free you. You need to be able. What Derek Carr needs to do is grab his cojones and tell Josh McDaniels, "I don't like this play. This is who I'm shooting it to." How many times did Tom Brady cuss Josh McDaniels out?
Yeah.
Tell me that.
Mm-hmm. Come on, sideline. You know how you do. But he's the GOAT, though.
Listen, Derek Carr is a people pleaser. Stop being a people pleaser.
Yeah.
Even with scrub receivers, the last 3 seasons, maybe even 4, Derek Carr has averaged 4,000 yards a season. Why are you keeping the handcuffs on this man? He's a gunslinger. Now, does Derek Carr make mistakes? Yes, like every other quarterback. Some people might say Brett Favre is the GOAT. For every interception, he had a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? So and Derek Carr's touchdowns, yes, they're bad, but they're not terrible. His touchdown to interception ratio is definitely his touchdown is way better than the interception ratio.
Mm-hmm.
Defense stopped the Titans when we needed to, but also that comes back to play calling. Why are we only have 3 defensive linemen, 2 defensive linemen, and they got Derrick Henry? That doesn't make sense to me, bro. You have bro, and then they're playing 3 down and they're using a safety as a linebacker, bro. They're little boy.
Okay, they're doing like that. Yeah.
Come on, it doesn't make sense, bro. These safeties and these middle linebackers, bro. No, they don't want to tackle Derrick Henry, bro, going into the third, the fourth quarter.
But he only 85 yards, 1 touchdown, little mediocres.
But see, that's for people that was watching the stats.
Yeah.
Even though he had 85 yards.
Yeah, it didn't impact on the game. I know. He takes a toll on the body. Nobody wants to.
No. More, bro. Their first drive took up 9. It was either 7 or 9 minutes, bro. All Derrick Henry, bro. Oh yeah, that's the time of possession. That's well, we was gonna get to that, but that's the same thing like with the Bills and the time of possession. You know. Listen, I know that. I know that. That's what frustrates me. The last 2 games was coaching and players, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put it on both.
Okay.
This game right here, solely Josh McDaniels, Darren Waller. How did Mike Collins is leading the Raiders in receiving yards, but we have Devontae Adams? Like,
Yeah.
and Devontae Adams is not hurt. He's not on the injury list. He didn't sprain nothing.
Yeah, and he
So,
only gave you a little 36 one touchdown. You know what I'm saying?
do you understand? So, this game came on coaching. We play the Broncos this week, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm saying you already.
Broncos or Chiefs. Broncos or Chiefs. I think it's Broncos then Chiefs. Realistically, bro, we're about to be 1-4. We have to go beat the Broncos and we have to beat the Chiefs, bro. We have to. We have to. There should be no way we're in week 4 and the Raiders are already playoff mode. Like they're fighting like it's playoffs to them already.
Because you got yourself in the hole 3. Yeah, 1 and 2.
But not even that.
Better enough too.
But listen, but not even that. We dropped our first game to the Chargers, AFC West.
Yeah.
Broncos, AFC West. Kansas City, AFC West.
Yeah.
We're in fight mode right now. We're in fight mode. We have to beat the Broncos. No, we have to smack the Broncos. For us to get our confidence back, we have to go out. It has to be 35-17, bro.
Okay.
27-10.
Okay.
We can't just go get the job done. It can't be 15-17, and then we think, and then Raiders fans are all hyped, and then we think we're gonna go out here and we're gonna get and we're gonna beat Kansas City. It's not gonna happen, baby. It's not gonna happen. Darren Waller has to show up, or you can go. If you don't want to be here, bro, you don't have to be here, bro. You're one of the best tight ends in the NFL, but I want somebody that's gonna want to play for the Raiders. And the last couple years, you were all in, so it's like you acting like a running back. You made a name for yourself. You get paid, and now it's let's not forget you would have been out. You would have been out of the NFL if it wasn't for Chucky. Mm-hmm. Darren Waller would have been out of the NFL if it wasn't for Chucky and if it wasn't for Mike Mayock.
Yeah. You all think Raiders, so I'm taking your word for everything.
Listen, so now, we should have never fired Rich Bisaccia, our intern head coach. He was our special teams head coach. He took the Raiders to the playoffs. With all the distractions last year, with the John Gruden emails, and the Hunter Renfro accident, RIP to the young lady, and blessings to her family, and Darren Waller being hurt 6 games, and our number 1 receiver being Zay Jones at that time, and us only losing a touchdown to the defending Super Bowl champions, the Bengals. Well, no, not the defending Super Bowl champions.
The AFC the champions. Yeah.
So with that being said, we went from a playoff team, started 3-0, with a arguably, I'm not gonna say a way better team, but a very better team than we had last year, right? Mm-hmm. We started the season 3-0, and now we go 0-3. That comes down to coaching, bro. All the players, because it was a couple players that switched. All we did was get rid of Zay Jones and Henry Ruggs for Devontae Adams. And we gave up I can never say his name. Yagakwe. He came from Baltimore. Now he plays for the Colts. For Chandler Jones. Bro, everybody else, bro, besides your fullbacks and your couple people on the offensive line, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We didn't give away nobody, bro.
All right.
We didn't give away nobody. So how did we go beat Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Miami, 3-0, and we come out and we lose to the Chargers? They blow us out. We come back. I think we lose by 7. Cardinals, it's 23-0. They come back and beat us 23-27. Titans. The Titans didn't score no points in the second half. No points in the second half.
Okay.
No points. Derek Carr has had 8 turns at the touchdown. 10 and goal. The 10-yard line. He had 8 plays, bro, and that was only because it was a pass interference, so it was 5 yards, automatic first down. So that's how he got another 4 downs.
All right.
Then we can't convert on a 2-point conversion. Why are we not rolling out? Why are we not bootlegging out this mother chucker?
Yeah, exactly.
It's the coaching. It's the coaching, and we have to get it together. If the Raiders go out, beat Denver, lose to Kansas City, it's still over. We have to go get these next 2. Yes, it's still a lot of football left. You can be 0-5, and technically, you can still come back. But realistically, name a team that went 0-5 and ran the tables at the end of the season. You by the time the playoffs are here, you're out of gas, baby.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
haven't
yeah.
you haven't
Exactly.
played.
Well,
Come
you
on,
got,
bro.
especially we said the last year, you had to win every single game to get in the playoffs.
Bro,
Down the
we had to
stretch.
win four. And that's what happened. We had to win 4 straight. Then it was 4 or 5
You had to
straight
win every single game.
playoff.
You had to win the last game.
Yeah,
No, it didn't matter.
and
I'm a Steelers fan. You know, I know. It didn't matter. I just couldn't bear the tie. I had to win every single last
yeah.
game. You
So
know.
so then with that being said, by the time we got to the Bengals, we were out of gas, baby. That's all it was. We were out of gas. Now some teams would have went on that roll and flurried, but we were just out of gas. We didn't have enough in the tank, mentally and physically, to go another 3 games into the Super Bowl. You understand what I'm saying? Because we were a wild card. So
Yeah,
with that being
exactly.
said, we have to beat the Chargers. I mean, no, we have to beat the Broncos. We have to beat the Kansas City, and I forget the game after that. But the game after that I think it's the Jags. So it's definitely a winnable game. It's a winnable game. You know what I'm saying? I don't know when. I think our bye week is 6 or 7 this week.
All right.
I mean, this year. It would be nice if our bye week was this week, this Sunday. Give us a break.
I'll give her a group.
Yeah, to regroup. But if Josh McDaniels don't get it done, listen, it was a coaching change in October last year, which took us to the playoffs. I'm not gonna say anymore.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna move on, but like I said, I'm glad you got that stuff off your chest. It was a lot right there, and you know what I'm saying, that's what this Fresh Sports Show is about. And especially you all Danes Raider, you my all Danes Raiders correspondent, so you know you had to fill in the audience. So what's going on over there? So I appreciate you for that. All right, we'll keep the thing going. Colts 20 over the Chiefs 17. Matty Ice out there with his two yards, 222 yards, and his 2 touchdowns, and his slow self getting 5 sacks out there, creating penalties because he can't get out the way. And hey, he created a penalty out there. Somebody, you know, Chris Jones was a little rough on the quarterback. You know how they gave him the 15 yards, put them in position to give him the touchdown to seal the deal and the win at the end. Jonathan Taylor, 21 carries, gave me 70 yards, and they wouldn't put him 5th over TJ Watt. I just had to put his stats out there. We're like, come on, man, like give me one good season, and they want to say this guy, like, stop this, man. But let's get over here and talk about the Pat Mahomes with his 262 yards, and his 1 touchdown, his 1 interception, his 1 sack, 26 rushing yards, which led the team, by the way. So that's not saying much. Edwards Hyde had 1 touchdown and 0 yards, you know, because of rushing running back and then rushing the tank. And so it's just funny how that worked because he wasn't getting nowhere. The rushing game was Pat Mahomes. I understand him and the offensive coordinator and me was going at it because obviously Pat Mahomes wanted to score right there, and they just wanted to just go into the halftime and stuff like that. But yeah, like Pat Mahomes, he's out there giving his all. It's all on him whether they win or lose on the offensive side. So you can't fault him for just take. That's the mindset he's got. I gotta get these points. I gotta steal points where I can get them at. That's all on me. That's the mindset he got because it's the reality. Coach is trying to change up the attacking. Trying to be safe. Certain things. Obviously when Tyreek Hill was there, they was letting loose and running wild out there, doing things of that nature. But like they'll be all right. Like I said, that was a bad loss to the Colts. That was a bad loss. That was a bad loss to the Colts. But Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs, they'll bounce back. The offense. Let's get to that.
Of course, and the Colts. The Colts needed that win.
Yeah, they needed
first
it
and
more.
Foremost. I told you I thought the Colts was going to be a very good team this year. They got rid of Carson Wentz and added Matt Ryan, which I think Matt Ryan is a better quarterback and has been even since Carson Wentz has been in the league. With that being said, so the Colts needed this win. I'm very happy for the Colts, and I actually hope they can go on a little run because that's my sneaky playoff team for this season.
Oh, that's breaking news right here.
Yeah, that's my sneaky playoff team.
0-2 the first 2. You know what I mean? I'm just saying the first 2 weeks you was on 2. 0-2. You ain't saying nothing about Colts being a stinky team to make it to the playoffs and stuff.
No. I also said on the show that if it was the Colts and the Bengals, I think
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken, if they don't, if by week 3, by week 4, if they don't get it together, then I can close the book on them. But not
Okay.
until then. Not
All right.
until
All right.
then.
All right. All right. All right. Can we get to this Dolphins game? This Dolphins 21 points, 19 over the Bills, and how everything transpired with this. Oh man, and the signal's going out. Oh man, I'm saying I'm trying to get to this
I'm
Miami.
listening. I hear you. I hear
This,
you.
the,
I hear you. The
yeah, the
Bills.
Buffalo game. Okay. Also, so we had Tua with his 188 yards, but it was good enough to get the job done. 1 touchdown, 1 sack. It was Waddle 102 yards. He had a Hill only 2 receptions for 33 yards, but they came back and won because I felt like they came back and won, but technically I felt like the Bills lost this game because they lost the lead. Because all right, Allen, you all right? You gonna look at the numbers? Well, 42, 63 yards attempts. 42 for 63 attempts. 400 yards, 2 touchdowns, but 4 sacks out there running wild out there. 47 yards rushing to lead the team. And by the way, he had fumbles out there. Come on, man. Hands being small, sweaty, human out there. Bad, fumble. The one that he did give up, but he fumbling, bumbling, stumbling over with the ball, and having to instead of spiking the ball, having to try to do something to give him a little pass out there. I don't know what they were trying to do. They couldn't do nothing at that point. And then the one at the end, they couldn't even get a field goal off. A last playoff attempt at the end because they didn't get the playoff. Time ran out on them. And the office coordinator was going crazy in the booth. He was wild out there. He was snapping, going crazy, doing things around, just hitting desks and papers and stuff. He was upset about that. Yeah, man. But yeah, Dolphins. Tua, he's out there looking decent, doing things, to win games, making winning plays. That's what it's about. As long as you're winning and getting the job done, that's all that matters. Yeah, Dolphins. Yeah, they doing the thing right now. But Vikings, 28-24 over the Lions. Cousins, 260 yards, 2 touchdowns. Justin Jefferson, 3 receptions, 14 yards. You got to step it up, my guy. You got to be better than that. I've been calling you this dog, this and that in the third, and you that boy, and you one of the best receivers in the league, and you are 3 receptions, 14 yards. You're going to have to break those double teams and the spots coverage. You're going to have to get your ball in their hands, get the separation, and make some things happen. Ravens, 37-26 over the Patriots. Lamar Jackson, 218 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, 4 sacks, 11 carries, 101 rushing yards. You already know Lamar Jackson is that boy out there doing his thing. Pay that man his money. Leading the team in rushing, 1 touchdown. Pay that man his money. Tight end Andrews, 8 receptions, 89 yards, 2 touchdowns. Mac Jones for the Patriots, 321 yards, 0 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 3 sacks. What they supposed to do with that for the Patriots? Parker, 5 receptions, 156 yards. Going against his former team, he was trying to do. I'm sorry, I'm mistaken. But I was saying 156 yards, trying to just do whatever he could do to make something happen. But you ain't getting no touchdowns, so it wasn't much you could do. But Ravens paid that Lamar Jackson his money, and while we got a quick low moment, I was down in Baltimore, area, Maryland area this weekend for the T-Rose Bridal Show, Wild Production Events. Wanted to give a quick shout out to my sponsor. Need an event, plan to go to Wild Production Events. And need an event, and they need the fresh gear. Go to Cash Baby Clothing Brand. Needing fresh gear, fresh clothing. Go to Cash Baby Clothing Brand. But back to this Wild Production Events. Thank you for Destiny, owner of Wild Production Events. Got me into the modeling gig out there for the T-Rose Bridal Show. Took place in Maryland. Going to have a video release probably in a day or so. So stay tuned for the video of that. I put some photos out there already, but I'm gonna have a little video of the the fabulous event that was taking place. It was nice, but it was great. It was a blessing. I enjoyed myself. Can't wait to do the next one. But that was great. Just wanted to throw that in there real quick. And can we get to the Bengals 27-12 over the Jets? Joe Burrow 275 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 sacks. Boyd, the receiver, 4 receptions, 105 yards, 1 touchdown. Joe Flacco for the Jets, 28 for 52 passing. They let that man throw 52 times. Come on, man. 285 yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 4 sacks, 2 fumbles lost. What you going to do? Zach Wilson, what's going on with you? You need to get back there, man, because that Jets organization is getting real lost by the minute. Eagles, 24-8 over Washington. Jalen Hurts, bad brother out there, man. He doing a thing. He balling out. Yards. Devontae Smith, 169 yards, 1 touchdown. A.J. Brown, 85 yards, 1 touchdown. Now, Carson Wentz for Washington, 211 yards, 0 touchdowns, 9 sacks. They was getting after him over there. Yo, I'm telling you, Eagles was not playing with Carson Wentz. They was getting after him over there. 2 fumbles lost. You know how Carson Wentz is good for these turnovers, man. Dang, Carson Wentz, man, looking bad over there. Falcons 27-23 over the Seahawks. Marcus Mariota, 13 for 20, 229 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 3 sacks. Geno Smith for the Seahawks, 32 for 44 attempts, 325 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 2 sacks, -1 rushing yard. What are they supposed to do with that? DK Metcalf, 5 receptions, 64 yards, 1 touchdown. Panthers, 22-14 over the Saints. The divisional game is always going to be close, so it's expected, for outcome to happen such like that, because like when I say when the division games, oh man, this connection, yeah, JoJo connection's messed up. So appreciate JoJo for joining us. We're trying to get him to come back on, but his connection dropped. So like I said, we're just gonna keep this thing moving. But Mayfield, 12, 25 attempts, 170 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 sacks. Christian McCaffrey, 25 carries, 108 yards, and Winston, I don't know what's going on with him health-wise, but he's still balling out there. Like, he's hurt. He's hobbled out there. But, 353 yards. Of course, he's going to give you interceptions. I'm not saying he gave you 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. You know this is going to give you an interception. But he's still putting up stats and stuff out there. But he's really hurt out there. 1 sack. You know what I mean? So he's moving around enough. This Ovia guy, he had 9 receptions for 147 yards. He did whatever he could to help them out. Man, Kamara, 73 total yards, 1 fumble. That's all you got, Kamara? It's crazy. Jaguars, 38-10 over the Chargers. Taylor Lawrence, balling out there. 262 yards, 3 touchdowns, clean game. No sacks, no interceptions, clean game. Jay Robinson, 17 carries, 100 yards, 1 touchdown. They had 3 receivers, each scored a touchdown. Justin Herbert, 247 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Come on, man. And a fumble loss. Like, man, Justin Herbert, I don't know what's going on with you. I know you got the rib injuries and stuff like that. We can't be using that as an excuse. Maybe you need to sit the game out, recruit, whatever you need to do to get yourself together. Maybe you need to do that. But in the fourth quarter, man, you just unraveling. I mean, this game wasn't even close, but I'm just saying, like, you just, man, sheesh, bad. Yeah, Chargers, I don't know what's going on with y'all. Rams 2012 over the Cardinals. Matthew Stafford 249 yards, 0 touchdowns. Cooper Kupp though, he gave me 44 yards receiving, 20 yards rushing with a touchdown. Kyler Murray 37 for 58 attempts, 314 yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 sacks, 8 rushing yards. And Marquise Brown, he was out there balling out there, 14 receptions. Basically, was almost all the passes going to him for 140 yards. So that was the recap of the NFL Sunday's games. Can we talk about the fact that NFL is finally going away with their Pro Bowl game, and they're just going to be doing like a flag football type event, and Peyton Manning's production company will be shaping up and conducting that event to his likings, and trying to do something special for the fans. And he will also be a coach for one of the flag football teams, presuming to be the AFC team. Since he played for 2 AFC teams in his career, and accustomed to being an AFC. So yeah, congratulations to Peyton Manning on that. I personally not a fan of it. This flag football stuff, I understand we want to be safe and do stuff for the kids, and children want to highlight flag football. But we understand there's leads for that, and they can go to those programs for that, and they can also do something throughout the course of the weekend to highlight that as well. But I love the game, and these guys should be hitting out there. Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm saying, and I'm not going out there doing it, but this is what they getting paid to do. I say up the ante a little bit, and they'll be more encouraged to do so. Like I just feel like it should be millions at stake. Maybe 2-3 million for the winner, or something like that. You know, and if I got the money, or make it 4 to 5 million. Now you really talking, they're gonna be like, man, we want these checks out here, 4 or 5 million to show up to, you know, Hawaii or Las Vegas or Hollywood or Miami, and play a Pro Bowl game. The winner get the 4 or 5 million each. Yeah, we could do something with that, you know. That's how I look at it, you know. But NFL, they're gonna do what they want to do. Whatever. Now, I'm gonna be watching, but I'm gonna be letting them know still, and talking about it on the Fresh Bar Sports Show that I want the tackle football out there. It's the NFL. Can we get to college football? Just highlight what took place this Saturday. A couple things, of course, can't go through all what 250 something teams and whatever D1 teams. Georgia Tech fired their head coach and their athletic director following the loss this weekend. Clemson wins last second with an incomplete pass from Wake Forest, 51-45. Arkansas misses field goal at the end to lose 23-21 to the Texas A&M. Stephen F. Austin's 98-0 over Warner. Like, this is the type of stuff that I don't like these like blowouts for these certain little sections that these other little I don't know what FCS or not FCS but SEC or ACC or Big Ten. I don't know what affiliate this this Stephen F. Austin's is in the Warner for say, but like these lopsided victories like this and these guys scoring 100 points in games and 0 block. Like what's going on here? What's going on here? What I'm supposed to do with that? So the stuff that transpired in that game, I'm supposed to not just as an NFL scout or somebody just trying in the NFL. I know like regular people that's not affiliated with a team, just outside looking in as a fan. It's like what I'm supposed to do with that realistically. The stuff that took place in that, how I'm supposed to think that's going to translate to the next level, or how much am I supposed to take from that is going to take from is going to transition to the next level, because really look at the competition. What's going on here? Like really, what is going on right here? So that game is a anomaly. You put it to the wayside, and especially but it's not so much an anomaly. There's so that's just another example, but there's so many just games like that, especially when these games is not like college football, the SEC. let's just call it what it is. We understand, the Big Ten and Pac-12 and all. I mean, all that things and ACC and other affiliates, but respectful. I mean, being with all due respect to all those, we all know when it comes to college football, if you looking to see who's going to, do great in the next level, which is the NFL, you're going to look at the people in the SEC first and foremost. Before you look at the other ones, we're just gonna be frank about it. Not saying these guys don't get drafted because they do, because these guys, obviously you're that great, you're not dominant on that team. But we're just talking, we're not talking about the best of the best on each team, but like what we're supposed to do with the other players as a whole. Obviously somebody's got to be the best player on the team, and then won't get looked at based off of just being the best. But it's just like, all right, how much are we gonna take from the level of competition they was playing against? You know where I'm going on to with that. That's just my take on that. Kansas State 41 over 34 over Oklahoma. USC 17-14 over Oregon State. Georgia 39-22 over Kent State. Michigan 34-27 over Maryland. Penn State give you the 33-14 over Central Michigan. And Texas Tech 37-34 over Texas. Alabama 55-3 Vanderbilt. See what I'm saying? But that's even the SEC. But that's Alabama though. They'll blow any team out. And then we got Miami upset loss 31-45 to MTSU. Like, really, Miami? Get it together down there, man. It's crazy. All right, man. So what we got here? What we got going on? Like, what's up? Monday Night Football preview is here. Cowboys and New York City. It is on and popping. New Jersey. They in New Jersey right now at the MetLife Stadium, getting ready to play the Giants. Shout out to DJ Envy out there. Everybody, make sure y'all tune in to DJ Envy. Y'all at DJ Envy. Y'all let him know Fresh Bar said what up. And he's doing the DJ for the Cowboys and the Giants game. He's a Giants fan. He's home. Giants. They had the Giants. He had the Giants stadium already doing his thing. So, they're getting ready to go. He's getting the party rocking. He's gonna be DJing. Before the game, during the game, after the game. He's DJing the game, doing that thing. So congratulations, DJ Envy, on that. And who I got going with the winner, I got the Cowboys. With all due respect, DJ Envy, I'm objective. I'm being objective. You my man. I would like to see y'all get the win or everything like that. But I'm doing my job. I'm doing my job. Fresh Bar Sports Show, doing the job. It's the Cowboys. I'm being objective with the Cowboys. But DJ Envy, my man, I would like to see the Giants win off the strength of DJ Envy. But I think the Cowboys are gonna pull this out. Backup quarterback Cooper Rush. They gonna ride off the high from last week's win over the Bengals, and they on a good euphoria. Jerry Jones got cranking up a stereo up all week and doing his Jerry Jones things. And I think, but besides Jerry Jones thing, I think the players in the locker room they feeling good off of last week, and they I believe just how that win came about. I wasn't in the practice, but I believe they carried that through for a great week of practice, and they know how big it's going to be at the game. Michael Parsons, he's thinking he on TJ Watt level or something like that. Give me some years consistently to see some. I understand. Being a great defensive player, you could have the 1-2 years Spurs because it's different because the physicality is shorter career spans with the defensive side typically, but. TJ Watt been doing this thing for a while, still doing this thing, and whatever you think he's doing, TJ Watt is doing that. Got the numbers to prove it, got the eye test to prove it, got accolades to prove it. What are we talking about here? And then nobody got to wait to see nothing. Like I said, they've been waiting, they've been seeing it. He's been doing it, he's still gonna be doing it. TJ Watt's gonna come back stronger and better than ever off this injury, coming back soon. He ain't out all season. He said, Terminator, he'll be back. But I told y'all. LT, Lawrence Taylor was, top 4 NFL greatest players of all time for a reason. And he's pulling up the chair. He's, at the table to let it be known, I am the greatest defensive player of all time. Truly, hands down. But everybody talking about this guy and all that hype in the hoopla. Let me see what all the hoopla is about. Yeah, he's coming to the place to play my Lawrence Taylor is speaking. Mike Parkins is coming with the Cowboys to play against my New York Giants. You know, their rivals and all that. And this rival guy saying he's the greatest of all time and stuff. We're talking on that stuff already. I ain't worried about none of that. Let me see with my own eyes, and I'll be glad to let the media know what I think after the game. That's where Lawrence Taylor's at for that. So yeah, Michael Parsons is gonna be looking to show out there, and if he's really about that, we're gonna see if he's gonna jump off our screen today. You know what I mean? Tonight, excuse me. The game's gonna be shortly, and like I said, I believe Michael Parsons will be amped up, and he's gonna have a big performance because Lawrence Taylor's in the building, and he knows what that demands and all that entails. You know, if he wants to be the greatest of all time, like he claiming to be, but which is he's not, but great motivation, great things to strive for. But Cowboys come out with the victory. Do I got to score? You know, it's a rivalry game. It can be real ugly. So I'm gonna give you a score about Cowboys 21, Giants. I'm gonna say like 14-17. They ain't gonna create too much points in there. You know what I mean? And it ain't gonna be 21-20, nothing like that. That'll be about 21-17, 14ish, something like that. But yeah, man. Before we get out of here, can we talk about the boxing rule real quick just before we get out of here? Joyce, man, in the 11th round here, knocked out the ball. Joseph Parker in the 11th round, man. That thing was Coley knocked him out. Head went back to the ropes and everything, man. That was ugly. That was brutal. Floyd Money Mayweather was out there talking about he was going to see the old pretty boy Floyd out there. He pulled in a nice little $20 million fighting Japanese MMA fighter YouTuber Miyaru Escura. The fight got stopped in the end of the second round because Floyd Mayweather, he doing what he did. Right punch, put an end to the fight. And then Chris Cyborg for women boxing had her first boxing match Sunday at the fight music show. She fights Simone Sevilla via decision. She won. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Should be a decision. She won her first fight. Maybe they trying to create a star out of her. So congratulations to Chris Cyborg on her first boxing fight win. This was nice. Thanks, JoJo, for tuning in. Joining me for a little bit before his connection got bad. About to get ready to watch this Cowboys and Giants game. Fresh Bar Sports Show, man. We doing it. We doing it. Fresh Bar Sports Show, we doing it. Like, we really gonna be on live cable television. Thank you again, WRC TV and the Govac channel, GOVAC, Govac channel. Catch Fresh Bar Sports Show, live cable channel, weekly, Thursday nights, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Tune in. Let's run it up. Let's do this thing. Appreciate everybody for the support. Let's continue to let this thing cook. Let it marinate. Let it bubble up. Please, everybody. Start this Thursday. Please tune in. For all my York folks, all my York people, Channel 18, turn into the God channel, Channel 18. Everybody else around the world, type it in the God channel. Look it up. Govac channel, GOVAC. Govac channel, GOVAC. Look it up on your God channel. 6 p.m. Thursday, Fresh Bar Sports Show, live cable television network, the first show, and we getting ready to start it off with a bang. Do a little introduction, let that audience know what the Fresh Bar Sports Show is all about. But we're gonna continue to grow and get better and continue to take it to the next level, and we just getting started. Thank you all for the support. Couldn't do this without you guys.